Hello YouTube, welcome back to another game of Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. This is going to be game number 2 between Bly and viOLet. It is the semi-final from Dreamhack Leipzig 2016, the second semi-final. So if you haven't seen the first one, I really recommend doing so because the scores will be displayed on screen very shortly, including the outcome of game number 1 of this series. So Bly versus viOLet, two very high caliber players. Let's introduce them very quickly. On the top left hand side we've got Bly, spawning as the blue Zerg. Bly is from Team Acer, and he's from the Ukraine. His opponent is going to be viOLet, who's on the top or bottom left-hand side here, and he is from Team EnVyUs, and he is from the Ukraine, or Ukraine, as somebody pointed out before. So let's see how this one plays out. We're just about to approach our 1 minute mark, where we usually show our score. And here we go. Currently, Bly at 1 point, viOLet at 0. Let's see how this one plays out. Got ourselves a spawning pool. And we got ourselves... Okay, so there's a bit of build variation already. So Bly went for a spawning pool first. Sorry, for a hatchery first. And then put down a spawning pool, whereas viOLet doing the opposite. So going for a spawning pool first and then a hatchery. So funny enough, Bly is actually quite known for going for his all-ins or very early aggression. He seems to do that a lot on his streaming anyway, so, or rather his practice games. I don't even know if he streams, to be honest. He was saying something about it on Twitter, so yes, he probably does. So let's see. Baneling Nest coming down here as well. So Bly, understanding the possibility of a Zergling and Baneling boss coming in here. But honestly, I don't know if that's going to actually happen. Does look like we've got a metabolic boost about to complete. We've got Zerglings here. It's just 2 Zerglings, so just using them to scout out. Not expecting to do a huge lot of aggression. What he should do is he should totally convert these 2 Banelings. Never mind, it's too late now at this point.
First blood!
And he's going to see exactly what's going on here, which is a Roach Warren. No Baneling Nest. It looks like viOLet moving across the map with his Zerglings. And this is going to be the point where Bly is going to have to be very careful. He's got himself some Banelings. He's got a bunch of Zerglings on the way, so it looks like he is preparing for this. And oh, nice hit there with the Banelings. Second one, nope, doesn't quite manage to pull it off. And I think that at this point, this aggression with the Lings is probably going to cancel off. Not going to be able to do a whole lot with it, with Banelings up on the ramp, awaiting your entry. Another Baneling being created. And Roach is being created for viOLet as well, so it seems like he is sticking with those. This one poor little Baneling waddling on away. Let's see, that was not quite worth it for a trade. Looks like we've got a Roach Warren and another gas coming down, so that's a second gas. So this of course could indicate Roach Ravager play. Army supply very heavily favoring viOLet right now, but that is of course all of these roaches that are being created and streamed up inside his base. Just chasing on away. Let's see, there's actually an engagement going down here as well. It's actually Roach is getting surrounded. Probably doesn't want to overcommit to this too much. Let's see. More banelings being morphed in here as well. Now I don't know if that's the right choice. Banelings being created, but at the same time, as you can see, there's a bunch of roaches on the way. Banelings are terrible against them. And there we go. The choke on the ramp. I think this is very, very equally matched right now. 30 to 34 supply. Workforce is favoring Bly. And that was a terrible... No, I'm not going to say a lie. That's not good. No. Right, anyways. Engagement going down here. 27 to 24. It's very, very close. It's all going to depend on who gets the better micro. And it doesn't actually look like too much micro going on other than these two here. Is this Corrosive Bile going to hit? Yes, it is. And it looks like Bly has actually just managed to hold this off. Quite good play here. And looks like these little Zerglings cleaning off a few workers. So 2 workers picked off there. Not too bad. Going for a third base on Violet's side. And a counterattack going down from Bly. But just a note, we've got a Spire on the way. Hello, Spire. Welcome to StarCraft 2. And look at the amount of gas that Bly has got right now. He's got 700 gas already. He's going to probably have about 800 by the time this completes. Which could very, very likely mean a bunch of Mutalisks. And look at the unit composition for Violet. He's going to have no response to this whatsoever. And I'm going to assume that he has not seen this. He's seen... Oh, he has! Look at this! He's seen the Spire! So he does have the time to respond to it. He knows it. And he obviously is putting down his Spore Crawlers now in anticipation of those. Let's see, there's one roach. Look at it, it's so close. It's 3 health. Ooh, yes, got it. That's the most tense moment ever. Trying to pick up a freaking roach that is just the same speed as you. And you cannot catch it no matter what. So these Mutalisks are going to clean up this army. And Bly, he's going to be in quite a commanding lead right now. 42 supply to 27. And he's going to clean up these roaches. He's just driving the Mutalisks away as far as possible. Because he has no way of escaping. But it's better to escape further away from your base than to essentially just, you know, drag the Mutalisks towards you as well. And let's see. The engagement going down here as well. It's 52 supply to 10. Honestly, I don't know what Violet can do at this point. But it does look like he is refusing to GG just yet. At 62 to 25, he is gaining a few workers, or a few attacking units. But looking at the amount of supply that, not supply, but resources that Bly has, he can just continuously reinforce this over and over again. And yeah, it's GG, but looks like Violet being very, very hopeful here. 78, 82 versus 30 supply. All he really needs to do is just push straight in here, deny this base. And at that point, it's 3 bases versus 2. When you have a huge army lead, a bit of a work lead, and more income as well. Nidus network not quite being used, unfortunately, for him. Yeah. If I just kill enough mutas. And there we go. GG has been called. Bly taking game number 2 here from this best of 5 series. And we're going to be moving on to game number 3. And that is it for game number 2. No super early finish in this game. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave it a nice big thumbs up if you have. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. My social media links are on the right hand side here. If you want to follow me, it's probably the best way to get instant updates on when I release. And as well, of course, I do have my schedule, which is visible at the top side of my page when you're on my main page from my YouTube channel. So that's pretty much it. Hope you have enjoyed it. Don't forget to... Did I say that already? Probably did. Good luck, take care, and I will see you guys next time.